7 foods seniors must avoid to protect their heart after 60. Every single day, seniors across America face hidden dangers not from accidents or strangers, but from the food sitting right on their own plates. After 60, the heart becomes far less forgiving, yet many seniors still trust the same meals they enjoyed decades ago, unaware that those familiar choices are now quietly clogging arteries, raising blood pressure, and increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. These foods aren't rare or exotic. They're everyday items you'll find at family cookouts, morning breakfasts, and even in the church potluck line. That's what makes them so dangerous. Because they look and taste normal, most people never question the damage happening inside their bodies. And the biggest trap? Seniors often say, "I've been eating this all my life, it can't hurt me now." But that's exactly the mistake that sends thousands to the ER every year. Before we dive deeper and uncover these 7 foods you must avoid, take a moment to like this video, hype it, and subscribe to Seniors Wellbeing so more seniors can protect their hearts and extend their healthiest years. Meet Ephraim, a 67-year-old retired postman from Ohio. For decades, he believed his meals were simple and wholesome: hot dogs with the grandkids, canned soups for quick dinners, and a tall glass of orange juice every morning. To him, it was just tradition and comfort. But one evening, sharp chest pain sent him rushing to the ER. Doctors revealed it wasn't just aging catching up with him, it was the very foods he trusted most. The first food: processed meats. The first food seniors must avoid to protect their heart after 60 is processed meats. Bacon at Sunday breakfast, hot dogs on the grill at family gatherings, or deli slices for a quick sandwich may feel like harmless American traditions, but they are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that work silently against your heart. These chemicals stiffen arteries, raise blood pressure, and put enormous strain on an aging cardiovascular system. For seniors, every bite is like adding more weight to a heart already working overtime. Ephraim thought enjoying hot dogs with his grandkids was just family fun, but his doctors warned him those choices were pushing him toward a health crisis. The danger is that processed meats feel so ordinary that no one questions them until the damage is done. Have you or someone you know relied heavily on bacon or deli meats? Share your story in the comments. And don't go anywhere. The next food is a morning favorite that pretends to be healthy, but it's not. The second food: sugary drinks. The second food seniors must avoid to protect their heart after 60 is sugary drinks. Sodas, sweetened teas, energy drinks, and even fruit juices that look healthy are all sugar bombs in disguise. A single glass of orange juice can carry as much sugar as a can of cola, but because it's natural, most seniors never think twice. After 60, the body struggles more to process sugar, and constant spikes raise blood pressure, increase triglycerides, and put the heart under enormous stress. Ephraim used to drink juice every morning, believing it was the perfect healthy start, but doctors explained it was fueling his chest pain. The real trap is how normal these drinks feel. They are served at breakfasts, barbecues, and even hospitals. That's what makes them dangerous. They blend into daily life while quietly damaging the heart. Do you still pour juice or soda every day? Be honest in the comments. And stay tuned, because the third food is hiding in your pantry, and most seniors don't even question it. The third food: canned soups and packaged meals. The third food seniors must avoid is canned soups and packaged meals. They are marketed as quick, comforting, and convenient, but the truth is they are often overloaded with sodium. Some cans contain an entire day's worth of salt in a single serving, and many seniors unknowingly eat 2 or 3 bowls at a time. Too much sodium thickens the blood, forces the heart to pump harder, and increases the risk of strokes and heart failure. Ephraim leaned on canned soups when he was too tired to cook, never realizing he was swallowing a slow-acting poison. The packaging hides the problem, with bright labels that say light or healthy, while the fine print reveals shocking salt levels. Seniors on fixed incomes often stockpile these cheap, shelf-stable meals, but the hidden price is measured in damaged arteries. When was the last time you checked a label on your soup cans? Drop your answer below. And don't miss the fourth food. It's the sweet morning trap most seniors never question. The fourth food: pastries and donuts. The fourth food seniors must avoid after 60 is pastries and donuts. They may look innocent on the church table or at a family breakfast, but these sugar-laden treats are loaded with trans fats that stick to arteries like glue. Donuts, muffins, and cakes give a quick sugar rush, but the crash that follows leaves seniors drained, while the hidden fats raise cholesterol and speed up plaque buildup in arteries. For Ephraim, the Sunday ritual of grabbing a donut after service felt harmless, until his doctor warned that each bite was adding to his chest pain risk. The real danger is in the tradition. Pastries are social foods, shared at events and gatherings, which makes saying no even harder. But behind every bite is a hidden cost, a heart forced to work against clogged vessels. What's your go-to treat at church gatherings or family brunch? Be honest in the comments. And get ready, because the fifth food is a snack seniors believe is light and safe, but it's not. The fifth food, packaged crackers and chips. The fifth food seniors must avoid is packaged crackers and chips. These snacks may seem small, but they are filled with refined carbs, unhealthy oils, and excess salt. They don't satisfy hunger, they trick the brain into eating more, raising blood pressure and adding dangerous belly fat that strains the heart. Ephraim often snacked on crackers during TV nights, thinking they were safer than cookies, but the hidden sodium and oils were slowly harming his arteries. Chips, cheese crackers, and flavored snacks feel harmless because they're eaten in handfuls, but the damage adds up fast, especially when seniors eat them while distracted. The danger is that these snacks rarely feel heavy, so they slip under the radar until health problems appear. Have you ever sat down with a bag of chips and finished it without realizing? Share your story in the comments. And the sixth food? It looks healthy on the wrapper, but it hides a dangerous truth most seniors overlook. The sixth food, energy bars and granola bars. The sixth food seniors must avoid is energy bars and granola bars. They are packaged to look healthy, covered in words like natural, fiber, or protein, but most are candy bars in disguise. Packed with sugar, cheap oils, and artificial flavors, they spike blood sugar and increase cholesterol, putting the heart under constant stress. Ephraim used to carry them on walks, thinking they gave him a boost, but his doctor explained they were fueling energy crashes and adding fat around his waistline, a known risk for heart disease. These bars often sit near the pharmacy checkout, where seniors grab them as healthy snacks, never realizing the hidden danger. The labels may boast about oats or nuts, but the real bulk of the bar is sugar and processed oil. Do you rely on energy bars when traveling or exercising? Drop a yes or no in the comments. And stay tuned, because the seventh food is the everyday spread sitting in many kitchens that clogs arteries faster than almost anything else. The seventh food, margarine and fake butter spreads. The seventh food seniors must avoid is margarine and fake butter spreads. Marketed for decades as cholesterol-free or heart-healthy, these products are filled with trans fats, the most dangerous fats of all. Trans fats don't just raise bad cholesterol, they lower good cholesterol, blocking arteries and accelerating heart disease. Ephraim switched to margarine years ago because advertisements convinced him it was safer than butter, but the truth nearly cost him his life. These spreads sit on millions of American counters, often used daily on toast, vegetables, or sandwiches, quietly doing more harm than good. Seniors trust them because of decades of marketing, but the evidence is clear: trans fats are toxic for the heart. The danger is that the damage builds slowly over years, so by the time symptoms appear, the heart is already struggling. Which spread do you keep at home, butter or margarine? Tell us in the comments. And remember, avoiding this mistake alone could add years of healthier living after 60. When Ephraim finally cut out these 7 foods, the change was almost unbelievable. Within weeks, his blood pressure dropped, the constant fatigue lifted, and his doctor told him his heart was working more efficiently. He no longer lived in fear of sudden chest pain, and the energy he thought he had lost forever returned. For the first time in years, he could play tag with his grandkids without gasping for air. That sense of freedom, the freedom to enjoy life without worrying if his next meal might send him back to the ER, is what every senior deserves. And here's the truth: it wasn't about adding new routines or chasing the latest health fad. It was simply about refusing to make the mistakes that silently break down the heart. You can choose that same freedom today. Before you leave, hype this video, hit the like button, and subscribe to Seniors Wellbeing. Share this with a friend over 60 who might still be eating these foods. And stay tuned for our next video. We'll reveal more everyday mistakes seniors must avoid to stay healthy.